There it is. There's the Louisville catfish for you. They still got some life to them. Okay, let's do this. Get that big dog in here. See how much he weighs. Some call this a trash fish. I call it gold. I've been eating catfish out of the lake for a long time. He still got a bit of life in him. Sit still. Don't move. Alright, we got 8-pounder right here. Nice. Settle down. Okay, we're going to get this filleted up. I'm going to show you the process. We're going to fillet this down, cut them up, and get them in my bags with some dry rub. Once he's settled down, I'll get some catfish balls made up for you. I'll show you the process. Alright, we got them weighed in. Now I'm going to take my fillet knife and I'm going to make a diagonal cut right here. And then I'm going to take the fillet knife and go down the spine and take one side off at a time. Here's how I do it. I've got to have the gloves on so I can get a good grip on them. And my knives have to be sharp when I make the cut. And let's see if we can get this done clean in one cut. I'm starting at the top. It's hard right there. There's some bones up in here where the bones come in from the fins. So I have to select a point and an angle. I can see the rib cage right here. The rib cage right there. I just want to start about right there. Cut up in there down the spine. Kind of mark that off like that. And I'll just start. I'm going to make a cut down in there. Initially, I can see where the cavity is with the organs down here. It lines up right here with the ribs. I can see in a larger fish, you can see the ribs like that. Smaller fish, a lot easier. This one, a little more difficult. I'm going to make a cut down here to start the spine. Get up in here, get away from that. I'm going to get away from that fin where those bones are inside. And find that sweet spot where I can get down to the spine, follow it along. I can take a smaller knife and cut those chunks of meat out later. Okay, I'm down to the spine. I can feel it. I'm on the edge of the ribs. Just follow down, feeling the spine in there. All the way down to the tail. Booyah! One fillet done. Look at that fillet. That's a pretty good one, but you can see I followed the spine all the way down. Got all the meat off the bone. A little bit more in here. Let's see what I can do with that. There's bones right in there. Pull another little piece off there. On a big fish, you have this option. Smaller fish, you won't have that bit of meat right in there. It'll come all off on to the fillet all in one piece. Big fish gonna have a little more meat on it. This is all going into a catfish ball. We'll kind of get all the meat off there that we can. There's this one fin on the bottom. Get all that good meat off there. There it is. We don't want to waste anything. Fish lived a good life. We caught them fair and square. And if anybody knows, I do respect the water, the wildlife. I don't take too much. I just take what I need. Okay, so I've got all the meat all the way up there, down the rib cage. You can feel them. Ribs, ribs, ribs. Okay, let's turn this baby over. Do the other side. Switch knives. Okay, same process. I'm going to draw out from the other side, kind of right here. If I can see starting point. I know they're going to be down there. Mark that off. Lay that fin down. The nerves in action. Get a good hold on it. Make that initial cut. You got to find the spine on that initial cut. There it is. I can feel it. Now I'm going to follow this edge of the knife down the ribs. I'm going to curve it. I'm going to curve in a curving motion till I get down right there and I can feel it bottom out on the spine. So I stop and then I finish it through following the spine. hold on to it. Booyah! There it is. Fillet number 2. See what else we can get out of here. There's that piece right up in there. Cut that out. Got a little bit better on that cut down here. Just take that off and see. You can see it come off. I'm not cutting in the bone. When I feel the bone, I'm stopping right there. Rib cage, feel it, spine, all of it. Okay, there it is. So we got this filleted. Now a lot of people will go ahead and gut it and take the head off. Would have to use the cleaver for that, wouldn't I? I don't want all the internals mixing in with the meat, cutting through any organs or anything, bile sacs. I don't want anything to contaminate the meat, so this is why I do it this way, because this way I can just take the big fillet off and prepare them. And I don't have to worry about all that. It's less work this way. I've been doing this way for a while. If you don't have the big set of fillet knives, you can use an electric knife. An old school electric knife will get you right down the road just as well. So there it is. Alright, we're going to bag this up for now. I have an old ice bag here. I'll just put that in there and dispose of that later. Let's get this cleaned up. Let's cut them up and get them in the bags. And we're going to put my special dry rub marinade. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for a couple days before we make catfish balls. Woo! That was a big one.